Hello everybody, my name is Res Tripled, and today I will be sharing my top 5 offense heroes from Overwatch. Now the offense class is the damage dealers, the attackers. That's basically it. Now that being said, there is one more thing I gotta say before I can start my list, and that is this is purely my opinion. These are the top 5 heroes out of the 8 in the offense class that I feel like that I play the best, or that do the best on a team when they're under my control. Now, that being said, let's get into my top 5 offense heroes in Overwatch. Number 5, McCree. I give the number 5 spot to McCree because, well, first of all, he's a cowboy. That's pretty awesome. Now, besides this, he does pack quite a punch. He does a great deal of damage with his shots, even though they are very tricky to use, and you don't have a whole lot of them. So, he's very tricky, but he can be really good at taking off select targets. Now, even though he's not the fastest attacker out there, his abilities give him the ability to give him the upper edge in a close-up fight, where he could stun people and then use his secondary fire to just take them out in a good combo that many McCree users use. I mean, it is kind of cheap sometimes, but it's effective. And then if he messes up, you can combat roll to get a full chamber or to take out tanks with the before mentioned strategy. Now, given all of this, his ult is really fun, and if you land it just right, it's a one-hitter quitter with as many people as you can lock in. Now, that's it for McCree. That's it. Number 4, Pharah. I'm gonna have to give number 4 to Pharah because she is a tricky hero to use, but if used correctly, or if you get lucky, she has high potential. No pun intended. Now she can fly, as the pun stated, which gives her a height advantage over most heroes, which can throw people's fighting patterns off, and they have to deal with something that can be very annoying. Now, her attacks are stronger if hit directly, but even if you aren't that good at aiming, you can always use splash damage to finish off your opponents, or just deal annoying damage for your teammates to use later on, aiding in the battle below. Her ultimate is very, very fun to use, and it's a very satisfying look to it, which is fun to use, but you can't use it sporadically or else it's worthless. Now, given all this, she even has the ability to knock people off ledges, or get people away from her, or even use it as a mobility move to get her higher or farther, which really makes her a very agile character and strong if used very, very carefully and correctly. 3. Reaper. The reason why I chose Reaper for number 3 over a lot of the other heroes is because he does high damage. This is something that I do like in a hero, even though I have to be up close to do it. That's okay though, because I usually use Reaper to take out tanks or high priority targets to help push or control a point. Now, sometimes if your team is strong enough, you can just go in and do damage in it. That's really fun sometimes. However, you do have to be careful because if you get too cocky with them, it is easy to die. Now, at least with me, however, am I playing him wrong? I don't care. Reaper's fun. That's basically Reaper. Oh wait, I mean his ult's pretty fun too. It does a lot of high damage, and because of his new ability where he heals as he does damage, this can save your ass in a couple of moments. So, yeah, I mean, he's pretty simple. That's it. Number 2, Doomfist. The most recent addition to the offense class is really honestly super fun to play. I know a lot of people say he's OP and needs to be nerfed, and I can see where they get this from. I mean, just looking at the footage that you're seeing now, this is my gameplay. Anyways, Doomfist is really fun, but you have to be very careful with him or it's easy to die. He has no way of healing besides doing damage with his abilities, which only causes temporary shields that deplete on their own. So, you don't got him forever. Anyways, based on this, his abilities are tricky to use because of their long cooldowns, and his seismic slam is kinda hard, but once you get used to it, it's pretty fun. Now, being able to take out targets at will is glorious, and being able to do it with quite a ridiculously and satisfying looking move is one of the things that just makes me love this game even more. Now, Doomfist is awesome. I'm just gonna say that. Please don't nerf him. He's in a good spot. Yeah. Look at him. That's it for Doomfist. Number 1 goes to Soldier 76. Now, I know this is kind of simplistic and not really exciting for a conclusion, but come on, let's look at him. He has the ability to run non-stop if he wants to, he has high damage output, he's hit scan, and not only that, but he's a constant hit scan, which means he can counter pretty much every hero on this list. Reaper he might have a little bit of trouble with, but not all the time. Now, given with this, he has rockets that do a lot of extra damage, and even splash damage, which is kind of like a mini Pharah, but only every 7 seconds, which really honestly isn't too bad. Not only this, but he can heal himself and any of his teammates in his biotic field, which actually gives off a really good healing rate. Now it can't save you if you're in the middle of a lot of people, and alone, basically, but it definitely can save the day if placed in the right situations. Now, given with this small kit, he is basically a shooter. That's it. But his ult is what is most interesting to him, I think, for me at least, is the fact that he's given an aimbot, something that's usually considered cheating. Now, I know it's only for a certain amount of time, but this is very creative, even with a very simplistic kit, and can be taken to very far places. And that's going to wrap up my list for my top 5 offense heroes in Overwatch. Now, I will be doing defense next, so keep an eye out on that. And I'm going to be doing all the classes eventually. Now, this is going to end up being a series, so I'm going to do tons of top 5s. So, when the time comes, I'll let you know what the next one is. Like I said, the next one is defense. Please let me know what your favorite offense hero is in the comments below. Or, Dad, I know you're watching this, just tell me in the truck next Friday. And if you want to go haywire, let me know what your top 5 offense heroes are. That would be awesome. But anyways, I'm going to say thank you all for watching. And I'm going to have a Doomfist video up soon. And when Summer Games comes out, we're going to be doing that. So lots of good stuff and fun stuff coming. So stay tuned. I want to thank all you guys so much for watching. We're just going to let this finish out. And I'm going to see you next time for whatever video is next. Alright, peace.